Go.
Hello, good morning. It's Dr. Yates in Chicago with Cindy.
Good morning.
And Cindy is my right hand, as everybody knows. And what we're going to talk about today is laser light, because anytime you fly and you read the airline magazine, you're going to see an ad for one of these helmets. And people are always asking me every day, does this work? What can it do? What can I expect? So we're going to break it down to you today. And first we're going to start. Cindy's under, this is what we call, I call it medical grade laser, and it's red light. And you can see here that there's a red light that's hitting her scalp here. And this red light is in the visible spectrum. That's fancy words, meaning that when you open your eyes and look out, there are a lot of different light colors in this white visible spectrum. What these devices do is kind of isolate the red light, and it's been found that red light, when it hits the hair follicle and is absorbed, it causes the hair follicle to actually improve circulation, to improve energy output, and to grow better hair. So you can either come in to the office and have this done. Now this is cumbersome. You have to come in 2-3 times a week for 20 minutes. Now a lot of people aren't going to want to do that, so they're going to want something portable. And there are a lot of portable devices out here, and I have to tell you, the ones that have the comb, I'm not a fan of those, because now if you have to comb your hair for 20 minutes, that's too long. Your arm is about to fall off. So it doesn't make much sense. What I like is the helmet, the sleek helmet called the Theradome. And the Theradome has exactly the same energy output as a more industrial one, but it's compact, it's user-friendly, it talks to you, and it has ventilation. The Theradome has been proven, and this might be tough science talk, but it has 680, that's the wavelength of the red. And that's been proven in some studies to be optimal to regrow hair. So, and the other good thing about the Theradome, there's ventilation, so it doesn't get hot. A lot of people will ask me, will this injure your brain or things like that? Absolutely not. Visible rays or red rays will not get absorbed in your brain. They go just as deep as the hair follicle, work its magic on the hair follicle, that's it. Theradome only has to be worn twice a week for 20 minutes. Okay, that's substantial, because a lot of them will say you have to do it 3 times a week, some even every day. It's very easy to use. You just kind of put it on, turn it on here, and you put it on. And I look like I'm in Star Wars, but it's actually working now, and it's talking to me, and it's saying this is treatment number 8. And it'll tell me when 20 minutes is up. And the minute I take it off my head, it stops immediately. And it also has some kind of serrations in here that allow your hair to be separated from each other. And the real reason that's novel is because if you put this on your head and nothing is pulling your hair apart, it just hits your hair strands. It does absolutely nothing. So you could be wearing, like, say, even something like this. With her hair, if it's not parted, it's just hitting her hair strands, and it's really not doing anything. If she had thinner hair, it'd be better, but she doesn't. So with thick hair, this red light is just hitting this and bouncing up, doing nothing. So you need something to actually move those strands apart, or you have to part it to get maximal output or maximal efficiency from these devices. And the last thing, I think, these devices are cleared by the FDA. A lot of people always want to know, does the FDA say it's okay? FDA says, hey, it's good. So don't worry about that. Anybody who has a hair transplant at Yates Medical, I always want them to get a helmet, not because I make these helmets. I don't make them at all. I use them because it gives better results, because it stimulates the hair follicle, it decreases the inflammatory response, and it's been shown within a week or two, people who wear it say their hair looks better. Everybody just says, hey, your hair looks better. So my answer and question is, if it does all that, why not? And in different stores, I think this retails around $800. Now, the good thing about that, you say $800, that's a lot of money, but $800 is one time. That's one time that you have to buy this. If you want to, you can share it. You can, pass it around to your family. Just clean it, of course. But I think it's well worth the money. Theradome. There are a lot of caps out there. Theradome. And the reason, because one, it's a laser. We didn't even get into that, but just remember this. It's a laser. It's not these little blinking lights. It's a laser, a focused laser. The wavelength is good. It has serrations that move your hair out of the way, so the laser hits your scalp and it just doesn't bounce off of the strands. And it works, and the FDA says, boom, it's good. So, if you have a hair transplant, even if your hair looks beautiful, wear it, it'll look better. If you don't have a hair transplant, your hair is thin, wear it, your hair will get better. I wear it well, not every day, twice a week. Come see us in Chicago. Thank you.
Thank you.